Yeah, I was gonna vlog, but you definitely can't hear anything. Oh, we gave Winners Pass a miss to come here. I'll show you this, but you definitely can't. It's pointless. Good morning guys, welcome back. Coming to you today from Derwent Dam in the Peak District. I'm up here with my friend Jack. He's over there.
Alright guys.
Taking some photos. We're here because I got asked by a company to come up, take some photos of their products and stuff, as that's what I do. But we were up in the Lake District for 3 days before this, and I tried to vlog, but it didn't really work because I kind of forgot to finish the video because I was so busy. So I thought I'd just restart a new vlog here, and what we're going to do is I got the iPhone 12 Pro Max delivered to me a couple of days ago. So we're going to test out the raw capabilities of that and how well they edit up and how good the pictures are on there compared to the pictures that I can take on the Sony A7 III. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to vlog the day. We're going to take a load of photos, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show Jack any of the photos until I've edited them, and I'm going to try and see if he can tell the difference between what was taken on the Sony and what was taken on the iPhone. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get Jack to run back to the car now and pick up his drone, because this is epic and I want him to get some nice video footage of it. Right, so our original plan for today was to do as much of the park as possible in the shortest amount of time possible, because we're going home tomorrow, so we obviously need to get as much done today as possible. But we got up and it was raining, and our first place we wanted to go to was a place called Thor's Cave. Looks awesome, and obviously I want to go there because I love that whole Viking vibe. Oh, Jack, I'm waiting until I finish talking to walk up there. Because I love that whole Viking vibe, I thought it'd be cool to go in now. I've got like a little plastic Thor's hammer with me and everything for it. It's gonna look wicked if we can get there. But because it was raining, Jack's been there before and he said when it's raining, it's like impossible to walk on there. So for the sake of not breaking gear and not breaking my ankle, it's probably best if we don't do it. So it's been raining all morning, as I said. We've literally just had like a 20-minute break. There's a sheep.
Where?
Right there. It just ran down the hill. Jesus Christ, where's he going?
Keep that in the vlog, bro. Please keep that in.
What the f... What are you doing? Hang on. I've lost track of what I was saying now. That sheep... Oh, Jesus. Look, you won't be able to see him. Completely lost track of what I was saying now because that sheep ran down there. I couldn't get it on film because using a prime lens, so can't zoom obviously. But it is a hell of a hill, and I don't know how it's gonna get back up, and I don't know why it went down there because all that's down there is a river, so it's probably gonna die. But yeah, like I was saying, Thor's Cave, I don't think we're gonna be able to go there, but there's plenty of other places we're gonna go here. Snap some photos on the phone and the camera, and then we're gonna go back in a bit and I'm gonna edit them up. We're gonna sit, have some pizza, and I'm going to see if Jack can tell the difference between the photos. But for now, we're going to go up to Winners Pass, I think, because Jack wants to get a photo of my car driving through, which will be awesome. So we're going to go there, and we're going to get some food on the way, because we are starving. So many steps, so many more. Right, so we decided to take a pass on Winners Pass, hey, for now anyway, because the sun has come out. It's a little bit windy still, but what can you do? But it's not raining, so we're gonna take this opportunity, and we're now going to Thor's Cave. I've got don't know if you can see that, I don't know if it's going to focus, but the plastic hammer. We're going to get a few photos, we got a few ideas for some products that I need to shoot in there, like a whole sequence of photos, which is going to be awesome. So what that is I'm doing some work for Apothecary. As you guys know, I work with those guys. What we're going to do, because obviously I've got all the beard products and hair products with me, we're going to do a whole sequence of, if you want a powerful godly beard and hair like Thor, use Apothecary products. So that's the plan. My arm's aching now. I'm not used to this whole vlogging, holding the camera up, so I'm going to put this down and I'll see you when we get there. Right, so as you can probably hear, we're in Thor's cave now, and it's a bit of a wind trap, so I don't know what you're actually going to be able to hear, but hair's down, got my little Thor's hammer in hand, and we're about to take some photos because this is going to look so good, like ridiculous. Also not quite sure why this is called Thor's cave, but when we get back to the car, we're going to have a little look because there's no signal here. And on that note, I'm going to stop talking because it's windy and you probably don't hear anything. So I'm going to see what I can film here. Jump! No. Jump! Go on, just do it for me. Do it for the vlog. Spider pig. Right, so it's safe to say that it was a good idea to go to Thor's cave because it was so sick. The photos we got, from what we can see on the RAWs, look amazing. We need to edit, obviously. But also, on the topic of the iPhone 12, the RAWs compared to the RAWs on the camera, honestly, they look the same. So I'm really excited to see how the RAWs edit up from the phone in comparison to the camera in that cave, because the lighting was pretty terrible, as you probably saw in the video. But now we've been driving back, hang on 2 seconds, we've been driving back and hang on, we just found this tunnel, and seeing a tunnel like that with little lights inside it that you probably can't see really does call for car photos, doesn't it, Jack?
It does indeed, and I think that's what we're going to get.
I think that might be what we try and do.
Pretty decent idea, isn't it?
I believe so. So what we're going to do is, because it's obviously a road, going to go in the tunnel, we're going to sort the settings out, quickly whack the car in there, get some photos, and then off to Winnett's Pass ready for sunset, and then pizza, chips and beers, and editing. Winning combination. Only issue I think we might have is I don't know how well you can see this, but the car is absolutely filthy. Is that bird poo on the front of it and all? It is, yeah. No, that's bugs. Sorry, dead bugs. But Jack's pretty good at Photoshop, so you can clean it up, can't you?
I can give it a go, I'm sure that'll be able to do it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's dark in there anyway, you won't be able to see anything apart from the headlights. Right. Let's try and do this in this tunnel without any other cars coming. Yeah, you can't see anything now, guys. Right, let's get this done before no cars come. Right, so it's now tomorrow. We couldn't really film this bit last night because 1, I had to edit all the photos, and 2, we've got no light with us, so we're going to apologise for how bad the light in here is. We're in a tiny little cottage that Jack can't even stand up in because he's 6'3". Even I headbutt the beams that are in here, and I'm 5'6". So, yeah, we spent last night, I was editing all the photos, Jack hasn't seen them yet, so he's going to be surprised. But what we're going to do is I've got them all on the laptop, and we're going to run through them. I'm going to see if he can guess which one's which. I'm going to put them up on the screen according to which ones we're looking at. So, right, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, let's go.
Right, this is the first one. Which one do you think's which?
The thing that gets me with the iPhone 12 Pro is the focal length. It is so similar to the lens that you use on your camera for your travel photography and your lifestyle photography.
Yeah. So, I used, for all the photos yesterday, I used a 24mm. And I think that, what was it? The iPhone, is it 26?
26,
So it's basically the same. So that's going to make it even harder.
I think
this one's a little bit obvious because of one thing in particular.
purely for me, I'm going to say that the phone is on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is it the blur?
So it's the blur. The thing that I noticed with iPhones and how good the cameras are nowadays is the compression.
Yeah.
In the background blur and stuff like that. But obviously, with it being a 26mm, I believe, obviously it's going to be more tight. And obviously the crop is pretty much perfect on both of them.
Yeah.
So that's where, for me, the left one.
Cool. Right. Okay. This one.
Oh dear.
They're pretty much identical. That's hard, isn't it?
That's very, very hard.
I just want to say I am so impressed with the capabilities of the iPhone 12. Like, in the right hands, like a professional photographer, like, we can't tell these apart. Like, if I looked at these now and I did these, if I didn't write it down on my phone, I wouldn't have a clue which one was which.
Again, it's the same thing. It's the framing on both of them. And you did a very good job.
It's pretty much identical.
You've thrown me completely off. I'm going to say that the iPhone one looks like it is going to be on the left.
Left's the camera.
This is what I'm saying. This thing is scary.
That's mad, isn't it? Nah, the right is the phone, the left is the Sony. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
The quality.
Mate, it's so sharp.
And I think as well, with you shooting in RAW and stuff like that, it helps so much. And it's helped ridiculously in terms of obviously getting the edits consistent. And that's what's thrown me off completely.
It's stupid, isn't it? Right. This is one from the Lake District. I think you'll probably get this one quite easily. Again, they are quite similar.
They're very similar. I'm going to say that the phone's on the left.
Nah. The phone is the right one.
I've said this loads now, okay? But I'm genuinely blown away.
The way that I can tell these two apart is that the car is slightly sharper. Like, there's slightly more detail in the car on the left from the camera.
But even still, as you said, with the quality of this phone in a professional hand, this
shows it, doesn't it?
This is ridiculous.
This one you'll get straight away.
Okay, the phone's on the right.
Yeah. But you know that photo anyway.
Yeah,
that was the first photo we
that
took.
was the first photo in the Lake District.
Right. This one. It's a difficult one.
I'm going to say the phone. I was going to say it, but now I'm second guessing. I'm going to go with my instinct.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that the phone is on the right.
No, you're wrong. Phone's the left. Phone is actually sharper there.
So this is the thing. So obviously when we were at Thor's cave yesterday, the light was very, very tricky.
It was so hard, wasn't it?
It was very, very hard. And obviously going from a dark environment like Thor's cave is, and looking out into essentially what is just a bright highlight being the sky. What you found, which as you said, how well the iPhone dealt with retaining detail.
I think it's the HDR capabilities on the iPhone.
It is ridiculous.
Because obviously you have to do HDR manually for a camera, whereas the iPhone does it on its own. So when I was editing these photos, the one on the camera took me so long to edit because I just couldn't get the exposure right. But on the iPhone, it took like no time at all because the HDR, like, all the exposure was fine. But that's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy. I'm very, very impressed.
We've got two left.
Again, the framing and everything is identical.
I did a good job of these, didn't I?
Very, very, very good job. I'm just going to shoot my shot. I'm going to say that the phone is on the left.
Yeah. Okay. That one, it's just because the Sony's a little bit cleaner.
That's what I noticed as well.
And I couldn't quite get the edits the same. But the Sony is definitely cleaner.
It's cleaner and it looks a little bit sharper.
Yeah.
But
and especially with the depth as well, with this little rock here, like it doesn't.
Yeah. That's the first thing that I noticed. To be fair.
Yeah. Right, and then let me just check the last one. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not easy, is it?
It's not easy at all. I think that the phone shot is on the left.
Yeah.
Purely because so that tower structure at Derwent Reservoir on the right hand side, for me straight away the first thing that I noticed between the two is how sharp the tower is.
Yeah. I think I did kind of misfocus slightly.
Ever so slightly.
Only slightly.
Ever so slightly. But this is what I'm saying. It's crazy. It is crazy that a phone in a sense, is keeping up with the £3,000 camera.
Yeah, legit. It's
Like,
crazy.
that's crazy.
The thing that gives it away is the blur on the
Yeah.
leaves, because I had to manually blur them in Photoshop.
But again,
It still did a good job.
It's a very, very, very good job.
And that's that. I don't know how many you got right. Not as many as you got wrong, but...
no, but this is what I'm saying.
That's the thing. It just literally shows you how crazy the camera is on the new phones. And it's only going to keep getting better from here as well. Like, they're going to release the iPhone 13 this year, and it's scary to think how it's going to be.
I am scared.
I genuinely think I could do an entire photo shoot just using the iPhone 12. Maybe that could be a video.
Next video idea.
Yeah. I'll do a wedding purely shot on my phone, and you can call me Uncle Bob. Because that's who does it, isn't it? Uncle Bob's always sat in the corner of the room snapping away on his iPhone 5.
Doing little videos.
Yeah, he's got his old...
Get a whole B-roll sequence on the iPhone 12 of a wedding.
It'd be mad. But yeah, it literally just shows how crazy it is. So let me know in the comments how many of those you got right and how many you got wrong. See if you could beat Jack. Because
Please
honestly...
Please don't.
Because honestly, if I was looking at them, I could hardly tell them apart. Like, I had to keep track on my phone because I didn't know which one was which. That's how close I think they are. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. We had a crazy trip. We're going to head home now because we've got 10 minutes to leave this Airbnb. We're cutting it fine. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your nan. Enjoy your day.
Sister.
Your sister, yeah, whoever you want. See you later.